Hello again everyone, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. My name is Mars, and today we're going to be talking about the series boss battle featuring Chaos. Before we get to that, I do have a quick announcement. We're going to have a poll stream tonight for King Lastwell, and I know I made a post about this yesterday, but yeah, I kind of maybe backed myself into a corner when I said I was gonna just be going strictly free to play. I received an ad check from Google in the mail, and I was like, oh yeah, people still support me. I made a promise to use my money from my channel to create content, so for that reason I'm going to spend my channel revenue and only my channel revenue to acquire CG Lastwell. So if you want to come see the polls, that is going to be tonight starting around 6:30 PST, so you're welcome to join that. There's a link to the Twitch channel in the description. But yeah, other than that, we're going to be free to play. Ad revenue, of course, which is not a super high amount of money, is going to continue going towards content creation for this channel, because that's you guys supporting me. I want to give it back. So anyways, talking about the Chaos series boss battle, I'll cover the build and the theory real quick, and then I'll let you guys enjoy the fight. So it's a super easy fight, and so you just have to cover a few basics, and then it's pretty straightforward from there. I'm using White Knight Noel as my magic tank. Of course, you can use any other magic tank that you want. Mine is also doubling as a provoke tank, and there is a death effect in the fight, which is why he's got safety bit. I do recommend a little bit of elemental resistance to all elements except light and dark, since that's a lot of the damage that Chaos does. And other than that, you just build him out to be tanky. Number 2, we have Ignis, who is coming to the party to provide mitigation, elemental resistance, as well as limit burst filling buffs, or whatever the effect is. He's there for those reasons. You can replace him with anybody that you want, but he synergizes super well with Sabin, which is my DPS of choice for this fight, and for like all the fights that I can bring him on. Our healer today is going to be Folka. I think the most important thing you need from a healer that you take into this fight is some protection against stop, and I think paralyze. There's a couple random status ailments. They're not too bad. The other thing I would keep in mind with Folka is that if you use her specifically, you just want to make sure that you have a way to dispel the boss, because she doesn't have it innately in her kit, so that's why I'm using Judgment Staff. But of course, you could use Carbuncle and get Dispel that way. But other than that, she's providing heals as well as those resistance buffs. Today's damage dealer is going to be Sabin once again, and Sabin is really good against Chaos because Chaos is a human enemy, meaning that Sabin gets a lot of bonus damage against him because Cross Aigion Arm has innate human killer, wherever it is. Where is it? Arbiter of Mankind. There you go. So from his favorite weapon, he gets 75% Man-Eater, and then I can equip him with more through his build. So mine has 275% Man-Eater, and yeah, he does quite a lot of damage. His rotation is going to be the Self-Imbue and HP damage, followed by LB, because that's what he does best. His Limit Burst does more damage if you bring his HP below 19% first. So that's going to be the rotation. And then to synergize with him, we're going to be taking Adventurer Locke as our breaker. And the reason I'm using him is because he can apply breaks and imperils in a single limit burst action. I do tend to prefer King Edgar over Adventurer Locke, but when I'm using Sabin, Adventurer Locke is a better combo because I can self-imbue water, and then Adventurer Locke can do the water imperil for me, as can Folka in a pinch. So that's the party. Thanks everybody for coming to watch today's video, and I'll see everybody at the live stream tonight.